according to both Meghan and Harry, privacy is everything. Privacy literally is their world, as we saw on that South Park show, the Worldwide Privacy Tour. And then, of course, things took a turn for the worse because they decided once again to lecture us, particularly you and I, ordinary people, about whether you could take a private jet or not, and what exactly you were supposed to do and the reasons why. Now, as you know, recently, Harry and Meghan have been spotted once again flying around the world in a huge state of hypocrisy at basically taking private jets. But there's a reason for this, and they're about to reveal all. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. And as ever, thank you so much for your company. Thank you also for your lovely comments about that recent short here on our site, all about Hedy Lamarr, the mansion and the Sound of Music. I love finding these things out. It's fascinating, isn't it? It just shows that everything is money making in the world of Hollywood. I liked Hedy Lamarr, though. What a beautiful woman in an age where beauty was truly natural. There weren't many of them, as we know. But particularly Hollywood sourced them all out. I always thought, and still think Sophia Loren, very beautiful lady. Jane Mansfield, gorgeous looking woman. But of course, there were beauties as well, like Ava Gardner. And a lot of people like the homegrown talent of June Allinson. Remember her? Had a TV show. It's been repeated over here recently. Funny lady, great voice, don't you think? Back as ever, though, to your breaking roll story of the day. Yes, they got spotted once again, hand in hand, allegedly, on a billionaire's paradise, networking, doing whatever they want to do. That is Harry and Meghan, of course. Not quite sure what they're having a holiday from. The chickens, the children, who knows? We're never really sure exactly what they do. What we do know is, of course, that they spent 1 hour a week looking after charity work, so that didn't really crack on much, did it? As one can imagine. But I think what's interesting here and what's developing is the fact that, as you know, alongside the Travelist thing, they've pulled back and decided that they simply cannot have Harry as this ambassador when there he is flouting all the rules of eco-friendliness, green climate, all of that sort of stuff, nonsense. But you see, apparently, and this is what's going to be coming out, and as ever we have to say allegedly, they have to do this. That's right. And you and I, no, we're not allowed, I've never been on a private jet in my life. So, to me, it's just a plane's a plane. But no, unlike William and Catherine, who are a little bit more, shall we say, green, not totally 100% green, but at least a little bit green, Harry and Meghan are literally laughing in the faces of people that they're preaching to. But according to their team, this is all down to security. They cannot afford to be seen because if it leaked out, their security would be hampered. Yes. So, when they're flying around from dot to dot or just taking 7 cars to go 1 block, it's not about saving the world for them. They're special, they're different, and you must remember that. That's the problem. And as I say, when you look at that, if you have to think of it in the bigger picture, the William Morris Agency are really on a hiding to nothing because people are now just openly laughing at them. They can't go down the green credentials because people will just laugh and say, well, sling your rock. What are you doing for it? So as each door closes, it makes it more incredibly hard to rebrand, re-emerge and make successful the alleged Sussex brand. Where do they go from here? Well, clearly, back on a private jet, hopefully into somewhere a little bit more friendly for them. Maybe the jungle or deepest Africa could be the ideal place for them to start a brand new life. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story, as ever, in the comments below. Neil Sean in the heart of a wet, dingy and miserable London.